Hey there, guys and gals. I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Welcome back to the collector's table. Today, we're not unboxing anything, but what we are going to do, we're going to do a little product preview. A product just dropped this morning. Actually, 3 figures in this new product line from one of my favorite collectible creators, mask creators, costume creators, everything horror and Halloween. These guys over at Trick or Treat Studios, they do it. And what Trick or Treat Studios has done is they have created these 3 official Killer Klowns from Outer Space figures in their new toy line, their new figure line called the Scream Greats series. Now, this is Series 1, Volume 1, what have you. This is the first releases in this Scream Greats series, what they're calling it. Now, these 3 figures that they're releasing, these 3 clowns, these killer clowns from the film, the Killer Klowns from Outer Space, the 3 figures are Fatso, Slim, and Shorty. 3 of my favorites, just really cool, fun killer clowns, if you want to call them that way. I love the artists that made these clowns in this film. And we get these 3 figures now. These figures look like those 3 clowns, and they got some cool little accessories, cool little extras. Nothing crazy, and they're not all that expensive, really. Price point being around 35 bucks. That's not too expensive here. Slim and Fatso get the cotton candy guns, but it looks like Shorty doesn't get anything extra, but he does have those boxing gloves on his hand, which looks pretty cool. Now, these 3 figures, and I don't know if it's going to be like this with all the figures in the set, but these 3 figures are, they're touted as having limited articulation, but some. And from the pictures, I can tell that at least their arms and something move that allows them to put their arms up to hold those cotton candy guns so they can actually be in that shooting pose, which that looks pretty cool. So I'm assuming that if Slim and Fatso can do that with their arms, to use that cotton candy gun, then I'm also assuming that maybe Shorty can put his arms up and put his dukes up with those boxing gloved hands on, so he can kind of look like he's doing something as well. Maybe some articulation around the neck and maybe down by the feet. So if we're talking limited articulation, maybe 4 or 5 points of articulation. Maybe it's one of those 5 points of articulation figures that have been coming out that are really wildly successful from creators like Mezco and the like, with their 5 points of articulation figures. So maybe that's what we get, but these are very colorful figures. If you know the Killer Klowns from Outer Space film, then you do know that every clown that's in that film, and there's a couple dozen or more clowns that are in that film, they are all colorful, and yes, they are all unique, all very colorful from the film. And I'm so happy that we finally get some figures coming out from one of our favorite cult classic horror films, that is the Killer Klowns from Outer Space. These 3 look awesome, and I do hope that that Trick or Treat Studios, the guys and gals over there, man, they make every single clown from that film, including the obscure ones, the ones that barely saw time on screen, because we love them all. We like them all. We want to have as many of those Killer Klowns from Outer Space figures in our collection. Now, not only do I want these 3 figures to not be the end of this line, this Scream Greats line here with these Killer Klowns figures, but I'd like to have maybe some other accessories or some sets. Maybe we get a tent. Maybe we get some more of those maybe cotton candy cocoons. Maybe some that are just cotton candy cocoons. Some maybe we can see like a head or body parts inside of it, something like that. So I don't want to just stop at this, but that's just me. I'm crazy, I'm nuts, I love to collect, and I love the Killer Klowns from Outer Space. So leave me some comments what you think should come out from this set. Let me know if you think they should stop here, if these are just like 3 of your favorites, you don't care about the rest. Let me know who you want to see come out next in this Scream Greats line of figures coming from Trick or Treat Studios. I think this is a pretty cool line. This could be a pretty successful line. There's a lot of horror films, a lot of cult classics, a lot of popular, a lot of B-movie horror films that Trick or Treat Studios can pull from to make us some cool figures. Limited runs, full runs, whatever they want to do. I'm all on board because I am a certified card-carrying horror nut, as you know if you've watched any of my horror unboxings and videos. So this is a really cool set. I got up this morning, saw these, and I'm like, you know what? I got to get on here. We got to get this out to the masses. These Killer Klowns from Outer Space figures. We get Shorty, we get Slim, and we get Fatso. These figures look great. Thank you, Trick or Treat Studios, for getting us some more of these Killer Klowns from Outer Space figures. Cannot wait to get these suckers. They're supposed to come out later on this year, sometime in the fall or very, very late summer. So hopefully there's no delays and everything, and we get those by late summer, early fall. That's great. Price point of $35. Can't beat that. These things look pretty cool. They're anywhere from 7 to 9 inches tall, right in that range right there. The two taller ones, Fatso and Slim, being the tallest of the three figures. So, you know, they're a nice little size, and they will go nicely in your Killer Klowns from Outer Space, you know, figure sets, your display, your horror display as well. I am that 80s Nostalgic Toy Guy. Hit the like button on this video for me. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future Killer Klowns from Outer Space unboxings, videos, and news. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you on board as a subscriber. These Killer Klowns from Outer Space figures look to be awesome, and I cannot wait till they hit the collector's table so we can go over them together and have a little fun. Let's talk about the Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Let's talk about Trick or Treat Studios. Let's just talk about collectibles in general. I look forward to getting back to the collector's table real soon to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new. Now, I've got to let you guys and gals go, but I will be back at the collector's table real soon.